Tech TV, experience educational television.
The German West African Center for Global Health and Pandemic Prevention, G-WAC President, delivered an inaugural lecture at the IDEAL Conference Center, KNUST, on the 13th of June, 2023. The G-WAC President and lecturer at Technical University, Berlin, Germany, Dr. Quentin, gave the inaugural lecture, which was aimed to address the threat of global pandemic across the country. The theme for the presentation was Health Systems After the Pandemic Building Back Better. In attendance was health professionals, hospital administrators, lecturers, students, and the general public. There were questions and respective answers were given by the President. The President, Dr. Quentin, interacted with the media.
The topic of the lecture today was really what can we learn from the pandemic. So it was about building back health systems after the pandemic, because we have all experienced how bad the countries were hit by the pandemic in terms of death, in terms of breaking down health systems that weren't able to treat other patients. And there is now a lot of attention at the global level of how health systems can be made better, more resilient, more inclusive to achieve universal health coverage and global health security. And I was talking about how health systems can implement different interventions that ideally achieve both universal health coverage and global health security, but in order to do so, they have to strengthen their building blocks, and these building blocks constitute of better governance, better financing, better health workforce, better information, better technologies, and better service delivery. And they have to bring this together using One Health approaches, which means that they have to better integrate the health of human beings, of animals, and of the environment, to integrate approaches within the different building blocks that contribute to better health of both people and the environment, so to create synergies in the approaches to strengthen health systems.
Dr. Linda Deborah also spoke with the media on the organization.
This session is the second G-WAC lecture that we have, and given by Professor Quentin on health systems, how we can improve health systems after the pandemic and then make it better. We think it's really a good lecture that was given, taking into consideration the number of people that came from different disciplines. We have the public health, we have the medical diagnostics, the medical school, and many other individuals that came. We think that it will really help equip the individuals, even as we work towards global health and pandemic prevention, preparing towards our next pandemic and helping to prevent it in as much as possible. So we think that this G-WAC lecture is really good, and it also fits very well under the objectives of G-WAC to help in the prevention of pandemics and global health issues.
Some participants who were present during the inaugural lecture shared their thoughts.
Very good insights of the health systems and what we can do to improve the health systems, and then even the digital technology that are involved and the integration that's needed to be able to implement this, especially in this part of the world. One thing I found very interesting is that even in Germany, there are certain setbacks they need to address in terms of their treatment outcomes and all of that. So I really appreciate this public lecture, and I think more of this should be organized.
Tech TV, experience educational television.